I'm working on getting the sound again. Sorry, I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. I got sound back for the thing. Cool. Awesome. We're back on track, folks. Sorry about that. Did I? Oh, wait. I see what happened. No, I need to share the capture again. Yeah, that's it. It's the Gremlins, baby. Hey, we back, just can't hear everyone else. No, I got it fixed now. It went back to the weird default it decided it wanted. Alright, so we should be good now. All the levels should be good. Joey threw his tea into the stream again.
Oops. I'm sorry I did it. And now Frank is vaping my tea, actually.
Yeah, he actually sent it after he hung his keyboard upside down, dripping the tea into a small container, in which he sent to me via USPS, and I then put into a vape and began to vape. And that's what I'm vaping on this episode.
And we are demonetized for the Yowie fanfic once again, and here we are. So while we're waiting for Frank to load up here, Kevin, tell us a little bit about this research. You said you did 30 hours of research. Of course you did.
I was just kidding.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay,
I mean, I know a decent amount about the series, but I'm sure you've covered a lot of it already because you guys are savants, right?
Yeah. My mom named me Max because of Shining Force 1.
Oh, that's
despite
beautiful.
the fact that it came out 3 years after my birth.
Hey, you know, it is what it is.
Oh man, we've also been playing Shining Force 2, mostly Frank and I on stream, and it's been an interesting dichotomy between this game and Shining Force 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'm
Where do I
starting
start this fight? In like the castle or something again? I
forgot. What are you on the
The first time we fight zombies, I think.
Was it outside? Or
No, I think
Yeah,
this
it was in the desert. The last fight we did was
Okay,
in the desert.
leave the fucking place.
Leave the place, alright.
We did this.
There we go, yep, okay, cool.
This is the fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Alright. Did you get the ring in the chest?
Did you sell the quick ring?
No, I'm serious, you fucking idiot.
No, I didn't even. The one in, like, on the map. Cyrus,
Dude, I got so true. Don't mention quick rings around me ever again.
It's a sour spot.
Because my quick ring broke, by the way. My quick ring fucking broke, and then I had to load a save, an earlier save, because I broke it.
And Chicken Wing said TRPG's top tier for me. And sorry, Super Robot Wars would be my favorite, right next to Fire Emblem and Shining Force. What up, Captain Howdy? Thanks for stopping by. 6 2/3 with the big miso, as always.
Actually, it's pronounced Meso.
Meso. And here we go. We got the man himself, the one everyone loves, Hans, baby.
Hans, baby. You're there.
Hans, baby.
With the one damage.
What happened there?
Oh, yeah,
Gong's. Oh yeah, Gong's.
Did Gong die?
Yeah, what happened to Gong? Oh my gosh.
Bro, Gong's dead. Filoni took him out.
Filoni took Gong out. I can't believe it.
He brought back Gong and took him away. Easy
let
come,
him
easy
rest.
go.
Let him
like
rest.
Gong.
He's already dead and gone.
Oh, with the Wes with the double.
No!
No.
Oh, dude.
How much did that hurt?
You're off to a great start.
You invited me.
But the thing is that if it's painful, if it makes me upset, then you won. And that's all that really matters.
Do what you must. I've already won.
Securing
Hey,
the
Cryptic.
W.
Cryptic, how's it going, my man? Max level pun there. The stench has arrived.
We call him Cryptic
But you
Stink.
boys smell that? Smelling cryptic in here.
If you're friends with him, you know him as Cryptic Stink.
Cryptic, we got some new emotes. I know you love creative use of emotes. Oh, here he is, Gort. You don't want to
Mr.
ask
Stench
Gort.
is my father's name.
Don't
I
ask
just
Gort
thought
what
I-
he just got done watching this morning. I'm sure it's something terrible. Might be
You
watching
know,
the
just
Joe
thought I would,
Zone.
just thought I'd issue a little clarification here. Big miso is actually a Japanese industry.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we
Not-
say.
Not to be confused with big miso, right?
Yeah. Thank you. We love our miso face here.
I can't handle Cryptic going, I thought it was getting a little stinky. Like.
Frank, are you insinuating that Gort was watching Fox and Friends this morning?
Gort was watching Fox News this morning.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it, dude. So one of the things that we do is we like to pick political affiliations for the characters. And I think we pretty much we don't have Henri though.
No, Henri, we're still learning what Henri has in store
We're still
for us
trying to
all,
figure it
so.
Well, she's royalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that's a decent start, right?
She's
There's-
Chelsea Clinton.
Oh
Why?
my god.
Oh,
Joey.
no, don't tie that in here.
Well, I mean, it's like that's kind of what I'm thinking. This is the first thing that comes to mind. But okay, she's like a Chelsea Clinton type, but she's like really in quote unquote in touch with her natural side.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
So she's like, you know,
Me
she,
too, Chelsea. Me too. What's up, girl?
she
Big
dec-
miso soup.
she decided that she was gonna say, you know what? I don't need daddy's money, and she was gonna go to teach children in, I don't know, Thailand,
Wherever.
English.
Did she write a book too?
She did. It's called Luxury is Not Money. Or
Okay.
Money is Not Luxury. She
That's-
also
I'm losing
Is it-
track here. Is this? Are we talking about Henri still, or are you telling?
Henri, yeah.
Is this Chelsea Clinton?
no, this is no. What I was saying is
One
that
and the
she's like a
same.
Chelsea
Am I about to
type.
buy a book?
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to sell you.
What's it called again?
Money is not luxury.
It's not luxury.
I'm so confident about that.
Yeah, well, I was, you know, we're theory craft. We're talking.
Okay,
to
so
Theory
top
track.
Amazon results. The first one is cancer is not a disease; it's a healing mechanism.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, that's
Uh-oh.
exactly what she is.
Uh-oh.
That's exactly what Henri is. That was
All
her
right,
first
everybody out.
That was Henri's first book.
Unbelievable!
Yikes.
How we got there?
We can fit so many bad takes in this bad boy.
Oh my
Literally the
Let me
most.
tell you.
This bad boy can fit so many bad takes.
So is money is not a luxury like a turnaround book for her then? Because it sounds like
Okay.
there's a little different.
Okay, she had a Siddhartha moment, right?
big
Where she
Siddhartha moment, okay.
A big Siddhartha, yeah.
With
Not
the
to be
defense
confused
side,
with
too.
Big Miso, or Narcolepsy Incorporated, which we talked about last week. Yeah, no, she definitely had a moment where she was like, there are poor people, and it hurts my
Everywhere.
heart. Everywhere, and it hurts my heart to see them. And instead of doing anything about that, she just wrote a book about it.
Ah, hell yeah, that's my favorite way to give back.
Can you just point out the glaring issue with your political affiliations? Let's just take a bit. Let's just understand something here. If they were all different political variations, they wouldn't be fighting together.
That's why it's called the Shining Force, baby, because it's fantasy.
Shining Force.
Yeah. That's true.
No. What is the? It's Kane, right? Kane's the big bad.
Yeah, the southern genteel guy.
Ah,
Yeah.
say.
Kane is like Y2K. It was the last thing to bring both political affiliations together.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, because like, okay, so you got Runefaust on one side, and then you got
Oh no.
what's the name of our town? Gardania?
Oh,
Yeah. Gardania and Rufaust are the two political affiliations, and Kane and his brigade is like the neutral evil that everybody hates.
Yep.
What's
Yeah,
the
Y2K.
Political, yeah, Y2K, or there's got to be another analog for this. Somebody help me out.
Not post Y2K.
No. I can't think of it, but yeah, that's what it is. And
NFTs?
it's NFT. You know what? No, I don't know, man. There's a slant there.
No, because
There's
Jimmy
a slant.
Fallon likes NFTs.
Deep torch lore.
It's true. Aligning towards, yeah. By the way, we've established all this from one 16-bit portrait and 3 lines of dialogue.
Absolutely.
3 lines? That's generous. Who has had 3 lines of dialogue in this? Not even Max.
Henri.
Oh, Henri is. Yeah, okay.
She's the most well
Henri one I
developed.
get. The Henri one I get. 100%. I'm with you all the way on Henri,
Actually,
Joey.
thank you. Gort.
And Gort.
Yeah, Gort makes sense because he does go on like a racist tirade for a second in the beginning.
Yeah, very Fox and Friends.
These
So
damn
we do
elves.
have this. Anyway, somebody mentioned Super Robot Wars earlier.
Gort hates that there are refugees from Kane's destruction.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like, he
no,
is
no, no.
so against that.
Okay, so Gort is. Okay.
What was the last sound? He tells people from Marinara to, like, suck it up. He's like, hey, why don't you stay back in your own town and fix things there?
You got enough to worry about over there.
Yeah, why you gotta ruin
Wasn't it-
Gargania?
It was established at some point that Gort was like one of those bootstraps guys, right?
Gort is definitely a
Gort-
bootstraps.
Gort is a bootstraps guy, but here's his thing. He went backpacking in Europe
Ugh.
for like 2 years and then got some rare disease like that that made him infertile.
Bro, syphilis is not rare.
Well, it's not syphilis. He's a monk.
Gort?
Different. It's a different disease.
We're talking about Gort or Gong?
Gort.
Gort is not a monk.
Gort is a monk. Or
Gong
sorry,
is the monk.
Gong.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's what I wanted to know. I was like, wait a minute.
Eric.
Oh, damn it. Ugh.
Joe, you fucking idiot. Sorry about that, gang.
Help when all the names come.
Joey, what the fuck?
That's Bort. Sorry, yeah, that's Bort. No, Gong. Gong is the bootstraps. Also a bootstraps guy.
I'm sorry. My monk is also named Gort.
Well, Gong,
You can't
he
do
used
that
to
in
work.
this
He
game.
used to work 12-hour days, so he doesn't understand why other people can't just do that too.
Right. Exactly.
Is he
But we-
57?
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, is that a Dota pint glass? Oh shit, do we got Dota pint glasses in here? Oh hell yeah.
I love that's what he noticed. That was the visual takeaway.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We got some Hulk Hogan brains in here.
I've got like almost 3,000 hours of Dota playing.
Hell yeah, it's Thursday, brother.
It's like you got Hulk Hogan to announce Thursdays, David Lynch to announce Fridays.
Yeah, you gotta have a nice variety, you know?
Who
And
gets
Fred
Saturday?
Durst to announce Wednesdays.
That's true.
Oh,
Wednesday.
oh. No, wait, that's Pearl Jam. Never mind.
Not cool enough for Saturday.
Fred Durst!
Wait a minute. Is that Fred Durst?
Fred Durst!
Luke has suffered 1 point of damage. Luke has
There's a
suffered 1
character
point
in
of
this game
damage.
who looks like Fred Durst, like post-COVID.
Like,
Fred
oh,
Durst.
from post-COVID.
Inter-COVID.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite record era.
I love how Fred Durst looks now. Like definitely kingly.
Kingly.
In a stepdad sort of way.
Keeley.
Old man Durst.
The Keeley.
No, dude, I
think
love-
Keeley was the word you're.
I love the way he looks. I love the energy and the vibes he's putting out.
With your Discord
Alexa,
profile
turn the
picture.
light green.
Yeah, my Discord profile picture was a Fred Durst for a long time.
Damn, that's a green boy.
And then
made
so many people don't know what it's from now.
These people that can't keep up with the trends.
Well, I mean, like it's a little bit of a dated reference.
I'll tell
This
you
is
what, I didn't
strange.
realize how old I was until I started making community posts on YouTube. I'm I'm like, which of these consoles is the most nostalgic?
Oh no,
Wii
they're like the
was
Wii.
number one.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm so old.
Not only that, but like, what are you nostalgic for on the Wii?
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay, let me.
You can play that on the Switch.
Wii Sports.
I guess. I'm nostalgic for real bowling.
Going out to the bowling
I
alley and
have to-
everything.
What a boomer take.
I have to put you guys on blast. I was literally just talking about this with my girlfriend while we were eating dinner. And I'm beyond, because I too felt as you. I was like, who's nostalgic for like consoles made after 9/11 or something? And then I was like,
People born after 9/11.
yeah, exactly. But then I was like, bro, like, you know, because we played stuff in the fucking 90s, which if you're not even a fucking 90s kid, why are you here, you know?
Joey knocks his whole computer over and like,
It spills more tea into it.
no, no.
Knocks the computer over, tea goes everywhere.
Please at least let the water be cold this time.
We keep it different temperatures. But no, like it's like, I mean, like it's kind of a boomer thing to like not realize that people have nostalgia for stuff like after
Hell yeah, sick.
after 98. And I was like, that because I was talking about people who are nostalgic about Sonic Adventure 2 and any Sonic game post Sonic Adventure 2. And I'm like, it's a generational gap. It's like this weird generational thing. Like when Sega lost their mind versus before they lost their mind, it's like there's two different types. Those are the two genders. Really, there are no other genders besides those two.
Welcome to the Joey Zone, folks. We've made it.
Welcome to the Joey Zone. You have.
Well, no, you're right, man, because that's like saying you couldn't have been nostalgic for Super Mario Brothers 3 when the 360 came out. That's the same
Right.
distance of time.
Mhm,
No, you're right.
Exactly.
Which is fucking wild.
Yeah. Oh.
That is
like-
the weird thing about yeah.
Like that 360 generation like lasted way too fucking long.
Yeah,
Ow, level 8.
360 was dope.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't. Alan Wake's still one of my favorite games.
Frank's too.
I feel some nostalgia for Sonic Adventure 2.
I do too. Yeah, I definitely do.
I feel I never played Sonic Adventure 2. I played Sonic Adventure 1.
I'm sorry, I'm not like fixated on this or anything, but
I used to bring my VMU to school so that I could play with my Chow in between classes.
Ooh.
that's pretty nostalgic.
I did that but with Sonic Advance.
I did think, yeah, I was gonna say I did it with Sonic Advance as well. Which I have to clarify, when I say I did it with Sonic Advance, I mean I also used my Chow in that, because the Sonic fandom sometimes can get those two that conflated. So I just want to be as clear as possible that I did not fuck Sonic.
Make sure everyone knows.
Just it's in case it was equivocal in any way.
I just want to throw that out there.
just want to throw that out there.
Don't think I did, because I didn't.
No,
Joey has to let everyone on the stream know that he's a registered sex offender.
yes, I'm required by law to let everybody know that.
He's also not allowed to vote.
I don't vote anyway. Why am I gonna vote?
Why would I vote? Jesus
no.
Christ, you guys.
Oh no.
Hard
Hard
pivot,
pivot.
Hard pivot to Joey fucking Sonic.
No, dude, I blame
Not as
Angelo
hard
for
of a
this because
pivot
dude,
as
he
you would
brought the
think.
Joey Zone.
You know what, Joey?
I did nothing.
I'm really sick of you blaming the guests.
I have my gravity completely under control here, okay?
Yeah, like that's a hard pivot if you don't know Joey. Joey's like, anyway, I was playing Resident Evil and I didn't fuck Jill, by the way.
Yeah, I
By the
didn't
way,
fuck it.
just letting everybody, or Chris.
none of them.
None of them.
Let me
Sonic's
just say
looking
though,
pretty
Barry,
blue though.
Barry though. Come on,
If he asks politely, come on.
the master of unlocking. Come on,
Come on.
he unlocked my sexuality.
So fuckable. So fuckable.
Very, very, extremely fuckable.
Unlockable.
So, hey, so
a lot
what
of
do
fuckable
I
black characters in the PS1 era.
do? I level up my other mage, or do I just wipe these two
Oh no,
dudes
you
with
want to
Tau?
use both.
I want to
will
use
say
both.
you want to use both.
Okay, I'll let Tao let these things live for now. Barry's definitely packing. Have you seen? I have this. That's still my favorite. He just holds the gun up like I have this.
Can we just reverse for a second? I have nostalgia for the GameCube era. I just need to talk about this for a second because I don't want anyone thinking I'm a cold hard cynic, and that is a
Joey
cap.
didn't have friends to play Crystal Chronicles with, guys. You gotta understand.
Dude, I tried so hard. None of my friends had Game Boy Advances. Like I tried so fucking hard to make it happen.
I didn't have one.
Ooh, freeze! What the fuck
you
is
suck.
freeze?
Bro, I'm sympathizing.
Because
Joey only has nostalgia for the Charlie's Angels game.
That's it.
That's the only game I've ever had nostalgia for. That and Eye of the Beholder for Super Nintendo. Just those two
Hell
games.
yeah.
You were just on Twitter talking about what fun in games.
Yes, it's fun game, man.
Never bring up
outta
what
here.
Joey's been posting on about Twitter on stream because it always goes this way.
Well, okay, we already covered something I posted on Twitter, and it was Fred Durst. So you guys were a step ahead of me this whole time. Also, why y'all put me on blast about fun in games? That was the worst game I've ever played, but it was so sick. It was so sick.
Gotta
Oh,
come
man.
visit Joey. We can play four-player Crystal Chronicles and Four Swords. That would be an episode, I'll tell you.
I agree.
We wouldn't make it to the end of it. The Super RPG friends would be broken by the end of it.
Dude, Joey, how many of those games did you play as a kid and realize only as an adult how crappy they were?
Oh man, dude, you know what?
Rise of the Robots, have you played that?
Oh, dude, yes.
Oh god, he loves
that
Rise of
game
the
was-
Robots.
That game is so fucking fun to play at a party, though, dude. You gotta like, it has such charm because of how unbelievably bad it is.
Are we just talking about that?
We were, yeah. Oh man, that's so good.
It's a classic, man.
It's what a game. You know, there's like 4 versions of that game too. That's what hurts.
Yeah, there are.
That hurts. That game, I loved
Damn.
Vegas Stakes.
Oh, yeah.
Are we talking
Vegas
about
games.
gambling?
We're talking about gambling.
As in, listen,
Never
not
reached
all,
that nostalgia.
but they definitely didn't age super great. I got a power ring, but I can't carry it. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh, that sucks.
You
Yeah,
gotta
no,
go
no,
get
no,
it. Just get
Wait,
someone
hold on.
else
No,
down
that's
there.
like you don't lose it, right?
No.
No, the chest is closed, no?
Yeah, no, yeah, we're good.
Okay, because that's like essential.
Yeah, just have Gort get it.
You can also just drop something.
You don't
and then
want to let
No,
Gort
we're
get the
not letting
power
Gort
ring.
get it.
We can't. I don't know about that.
Sorry. I meant gong.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
No, you meant Elric.
What is the Transformers XCOM style game? Tell us about that.
Anyone
That
played the
sounds pretty dope.
Transformers XCOM? I played a lot of actually really good Transformers games. So I'm in like I fucking the
What's
the
it
War
called?
for Cybertron on 360 was legitimately an awesome like multiplayer third-person shooter. And I thought the Platinum one that they made. Thank you so much for following. The Platinum made like a beat 'em up with like loot and like RPG elements. One for 360 as well. I think it was called like Devastation, but there's been some really good ones over the years.
Dude, I have Saga brain rot so bad that I thought when you said loot, you meant loot from
I wish
Saga
I meant
Frontier.
that loot. I feel you, man. I feel you with my soul.
Let's see, Transformers Battlegrounds.
Loot is my
Oh,
favorite.
that's kind of
stalker.
recent.
Is it?
Well, look,
Yeah, it looks like it came out on the PS4.
the more you play Saga Frontier, the more you appreciate Luke, because he's the character that you pick up when you just want to itch that Saga Frontier itch. you
Wow,
know?
man, this does look like a fucking XCOM. It looks like a.
He just
it looks
doesn't
like
care.
XCOM
Yeah, you
mixed
just-
with like
you do some
Freedom
quests,
Force.
You go, you recruit some characters, like it's just such an open campaign. You just kind of you get whatever Saga series brain rot you need to out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Love to see it. Unfinished
look
as hell, but still there.
It's about the ambition.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's all
I'm totally not biased either. No, I've always said this, but like I feel like Saga Frontier is the game that I wanted Octopath Traveler to be.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I fully blame Saga Frontier and my expectations of it, Octopath being anything like it on that game. Like,
I just wanted Octopath to be a different game.
yeah.
Yeah, Saga
don't hate
Frontier.
Octopath, though. Yeah, Saga Frontier. I don't hate Octopath, but
I hate Octopath.
I think a lot of people criticize that game for like kind of FF13 reasons. You know, like those like blanket bandwagon criticisms. They call it grindy, which is so funny because it's like not at all.
No,
Yeah, that Transformers Battlegrounds game is $16 on sale right now.
Do
Get
it.
it.
This
Get it,
person
it's worth
sold.
it.
Sounds like a yeah.
I don't know who you are.
easy.
It's pretty great, actually. Average reviews, but it's classic 80s cartoon vibes. I don't know. Do I do it?
That sounds like an easy pickup.
Are
It's
you
only
gonna play?
$16. With inflation, it's probably like $3. So.
So you're saying, all right,
Here it
all
is.
right, all right. If we get more than 2 subs tonight, I'll buy it.
Damn.
Okay. Well, now you guys have a goal. 2 subs tonight, and Nick buys a new game.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, no, Octopath I thought was bad for narrative reasons.
Oh yeah, the story sucks. It could have been cool though.
Yeah, it could have been a lot of cool. It could have been really cool.
Yeah, I
They're
felt
like, well, I just felt like it was a Tales game where instead of the Tales characters talking to each other and helping each other out, they just like didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that was sort of the narrative hook that I had banked my expectations on for Octopath.
Yeah,
Like, I was expecting a lot of that,
Character
interaction between the
interaction
characters.
between-
Yeah, and like you get
Even
some of
they
that.
added some.
The only
Yeah,
thing you get
some
is
of
like
that in like the bar scenes.
Xenogears Disc 2. That's basically what they give you for the interaction between characters.
Dude,
Like-
no, that interaction's good. Honestly, that interaction's good compared to Octopath. It's like generic quotes that people say. It's like
Like I do appreciate the tavern scenes, and
We
you
love
get some
Tales
small
here.
conversations, and just little bits like that. But I just don't. I felt so jilted whenever someone's story would come up, and they would play everything out like literally nobody else was standing next to
yeah,
them.
exactly. That game,
Yep.
all it needed was character. It felt almost. I mean, I hate using this term when it comes to game development. It felt kind of lazy, where they're like, if we don't have to, like, like they could have any 3 of the other 8, 7 characters in this person's storyline. So we would have to like write stuff that fits that character for
And all
each character.
dialogue.
And it's like, or we could just pretend like they're not there, and then like it just.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It felt fucking lazy.
it started out as something different, and I think that they tried to make it like a very open game, and I think that shows with how the game initially resolves. Right? They tried to make it very open, and I think that that developer is kind of like almost reactionary in a really weird way, because they took all those surveys, and one of the biggest complaints that they got was like, oh, there's no character interaction or whatever. So I think a lot of the development then started to shift toward like a way that they couldn't fully devote. So it got all haphazard and kind of janky.
I mean, it's ambitious, but it's not quite the same sort of ambition. I think that's something like Saga Frontier had, which, in my opinion, was a little bit clearer in vision.
No, yeah.
Even if it wasn't, even if the scope was a little odd, or there were definitely parts that weren't really fleshed out like they should have been, I still think there was a lot more clarity of vision in Saga Frontier, the way that everything was executed, and there was clearly a lot of room for those interactions to happen. Octopath felt like they needed to get it. They just needed to answer some concerns without really considering the core of the issue.
Yep.
I mean, even if they did consider the core of the issue, it was more like, how do I put it? Like, it just wasn't something that really fit in a way that they could manage before the game was supposed to come out.
Yeah, and I'm worried that that's Project Triangle Strategy as well. Same kind of thing is going to happen.
I've got a lot higher hopes for Triangle Strategy just because it seems like the clarity is a little bit more apparent.
I don't, but that's because of Tokyo RPG Factory, who didn't learn any lessons from how terrible I Am Setsuna was.
No, they didn't learn, and that's also Triangle Strategy. They literally came out after the announcement and said, "This is not going to be the title. It's not Project Triangle Strategy anymore."
They dropped the project, baby.
Strategy.
They just what they did.
They dropped the
project. They did it
It's
without
not a
the
project anymore. This is the real deal.
What a
I mean, it's
god-awful
like-
name.
It's a superficial thing, I think, that speaks volumes about what the game's development is like. You know, it's like just even something not small. Like, I think it does say a lot about what the game is. And same with Octopath. I think it mirrored that. But let me try to segue this into Shining Force for a second.
Make the attempt. I want to see the attempt.
No. I got like three. I got three strands here. Three fucking extremities I can take. So one thing that Angela said was that clarity of vision, right? And I think that like Saga Frontier is very much that because it's such a weird, quirky game, right? It's like you got fucking robots. You got the guy with the gun. You got a fucking stoner guy who's like secretly a prince. You know, it's really cool. And then you've got like lesbian vampires, and there's just so many cool things in that game, right? And I think that a game like Shining Force is sort of similar because look at all the weird, quirky shit in this game. Like random monk with a fucking backpack who like looks like he's sucking on a lemon. Domingo, whom you see right here, who is just a flying like squid egg, and then a robot, a dragon. You know, like there's that game. I think like having a charm like that was so strong in this time period, and it's like when you have a game like Octopath, which is very much like trying to be emulous of like the good old 90s, but yet it has none of that charm. It's like, whatever, man. It falls by the wayside.
Well, as much as I like the old Final Fantasy games on the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom, they all kind of blend together in their own way. But I mean, that's really, you guys already played Super Mario RPG, right? That was one of the main reasons that Miyamoto said he wanted to make the game fun. And although, you know, super big brain RPG fans aren't going to look at Super Mario RPG and be like, oh my gosh, it's the best RPG I've ever played in my life. But it does stand out, right? It's unique.
Big time, yeah.
Totally.
Timed hits.
Extremely,
It's got a
yeah.
lot of a charm and fun. But this game too, right? This game may not, you know, a lot of people might not think it holds up well today, but it's got a lot of charm to it that you just don't see in some of the more mainstream streamlined RPGs.
And
Oh, yeah,
Mario
and-
RPG was my entry point. That was my gateway RPG.
Oh yeah.
That was the
Damn,
first
That's
RPG
what
that
it
I
is. It's a
played.
gateway RPG.
We,
I think it
Don't
was
just
bad.
smoke that shit. Now you're in Final Fantasy 14.
Oh god, I can't believe that happened.
we have a good question from
Gotta
chat.
represent, right?
What's
yeah.
What's everyone's favorite Sega Genesis RPG?
It's Phantasy Star 4. And,
Yeah, that's
and-
probably mine too.
yeah.
That's almost assuredly mine. Yeah.
Question I
boring.
don't think I can answer. I don't know if I've played any Genesis RPGs other than the Game Boy Advance version of Shining Force.
Hey, but real quick before we get into that, Kevin, actually, you made a really good point. You said that like Miyamoto wanted to make this game because it was fun and it was accessible and etc. That's actually kind of what Shining Force was to TRPGs.
Absolutely.
And we talked a little bit about that last stream, but basically like the producer, designer, and writer of this game was really like, Fire Emblem kind of sucks, but it's taking strategy RPGs to a different, like, you know, to a new ground, right? But we want to make something that's like a little bit more accessible, a little bit more like cozy fantasy Dragon Quest shit. So here's Shining Force.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think one that you guys didn't mention, I think basically only Phantasy Star 4 was mentioned, but how about Landstalker?
Oh yeah, Landstalker's so good. That's
It's
like
such a good
that's really
game.
close.
I don't know what the fuck Landstalker is.
It's the same people who did a Lunger, right?
That's alright,
Yeah.
Nick. I'm right there with
Yeah, I
you.
think so.
Hey,
Why don't
so-
you go stalk
Land
some bitches
stalker.
instead of some land, Nick?
It's like it's an isometric.
No.
Isometric view.
I mean, shit.
Let's
What
not.
is
Oops,
this?
that's not
You
what I
didn't say,
said.
Joey, that sounded terrible
Okay,
after the fact.
hold on. Why don't you land some bitches? There you go. Right? Come on.
I think that worked a little bit
Lord.
better.
Yeah.
Nick, I feel like the only person who can be this mysterious woman who came out of water is you.
How? I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, no,
Lude's voice.
that's what I want. That's what I wanted. I need the
How
Quaalude.
long I waited the summons? Wes, you are a hero up here. The legacy of the ancients is an evil being that has been sealed away for 1,000 years. Dark Soul now searches for the key to unlock that seal. You must stop him.
It's really
Six,
hitting.
to answer your question, I'm not red pilled. That was Vincent Gallo talking for me. I'm sorry. That's just what I became.
Wait, it's the same people that did this. It was Camelot?
They weren't known as Camelot at the time. They were like,
No, they were the Knights of the Round. They were Camelot.
yeah, because then you summon them and it takes so long.
It takes so fucking long.
Climax
long.
entertainment. Yeah,
Climax.
so they developed Shining Force with Camelot, the developers of
I
Camelot.
don't know, man. This Landstalker game looks like it's a lot of work.
Yo, has this motherfucker got 3 eyes?
Hell yeah.
All
Apparently
the
it
right
does.
is chosen, you West.
Is this Landstalker game on? Oh, sorry.
He's still talking about Landstalker.
I'm fascinated.
Power of light, the Shining Force. Cross the sea from Rindo, from the world ends with you, Neo, Rindo, and go to the eastern continent. You must stop Kane. Thank you. Anyone a Shadowrun fan? Do we got any Shadowrun fans?
Oh yeah, Shadowrun rules.
I
Shadowrun
almost
like
wore my Shadowrun shirt today.
such a good vibe. But no, Landstalker is really good, man. It's like how do I?
Is it in the Sega collection or no?
No, it's
so.
yeah, it's a little.
So
too
how good
hipster
could
for
it
that.
be, huh?
Yeah.
If Landstalker was so good, why ain't there a Landstalker 2? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good.
There was.
If
Okay.
Crystallis was so good, why is there no Crystallis 2?
Yeah, that's true.
good
That's
point.
true. No, fuck it. It had a.
They did not make a Landstalker 2.
Yes, they do. Yes, they did. It was like a dumb spin-off with the shit. What's it called?
All I can find on
Lady
Google Images
That's Lady Stalker. That's what
is
it's called.
the Dune Jury Landstalker from Grand Theft Auto.
Lady
He's
Stalker
dead.
challenge from the
Gong
past.
is
That
dead.
sounds so made up.
Called Lady Stalker?
That's where
Yeah.
Gong was. Gong was
Which is
fucking
also-
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Stalker challenge from the past.
Yeah.
Oh, and Genesis translated it.
Oh, how have I never heard of this?
Oh yeah, Alundra also Landstalker. Yeah. I didn't realize that actually. I didn't know that was like official. I don't remember enough of the story.
Oh, it's
So.
the same character from Time Stalkers?
Yeah, baby.
Dude, there's
my
a
God.
dude in Lady Stalker named Cox.
Hell yeah.
I just gotta stop laughing. This is embarrassing.
I'm
Well on
so
the nose,
glad you
no?
can contribute to this in such a meaningful way.
Why is this? I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord.
You know, there's a lot of talk about Landstalker, but no talk about Langrisser.
Yeah. Well, we. Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
we're talking a
Alright.
little Langris, you know what I'm saying?
Did you play Langrisser?
No.
Oh.
I played a little bit of it for a review once.
Oh, the
The remaster, yeah.
remaster remake. Yeah.
So for
You only played
context,
a little of it.
for context, I didn't really
Yeah, I
have
played a bit.
I didn't have a Genesis growing up. Or well, I did, but I didn't have like
No one cool did.
I didn't have like the cool games, I guess.
You had a Sonic. You had a.
I had Sonic, I had Joe Montana Sports Talk Football,
Oh,
and
oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Joey.
The Mandela name.
Yeah, I had a Mandela Day where I got Joe Montana and John Madden mixed up. Much like Joey gets Rick and Eric mixed up.
I know, Rick.
They're both JMs. You can't fault me for that.
Yeah, they're both JMs and they're both white guys. What else is there to say?
Football. That's it.
Yeah, football.
So I think that was about it. I can't recall if I had anything else really, but that was like the majority of my Genesis gaming. So I did not have any. I didn't have any RPGs. I didn't have any, tasteful games. Just the grimy platformer and the Joe Montana games.
Did you ever play Diddy Kong Racing?
I did.
The fabled Genesis game.
Speaking of Joe Montana.
All good. You've played the best game that ever existed. You don't need to play video games anymore.
Yo, is this
All right,
fucking
well, I'm outta
window?
here.
Like, can we all agree that Diddy Kong Racing's like way better than it had any right to be?
Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing rules.
It's the
Would you
second
ask
best. It's the second best racing game on the N64, behind Beetle Adventure Racing.
Oh damn, that's a deep cut though.
I'm telling you, man, it's got some sass. It's good.
I unironically thought you were gonna say Extreme G2, but
Oh, Extreme G2 fucks.
Actually, now that I think about it, the Nintendo 64 actually
Wait,
had
Frank,
a
did you
decent
get Arthur?
selection of racing games.
there were some pretty
Did
dank
I?
racing games on the N64.
I don't think you did, because I don't think you could get them until after that. Go back to the town you were just to Marinera.
Yeah, I can go back.
Ooh,
to
Arthur?
Hey. Yeah, it was really good, and it had
Serious,
some
I
really
do
good-
have the Domingo egg.
It had Cruisin' USA and Cruisin' World, which kind of suck, but like are also great.
USA was a banger.
No,
I don't really recall World that much.
You talk about games, racing games on the N64 that
Yeah.
are better than they deserve to be. I think F-Zero X is in that category.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
F-Zero
F-Zero
X is exactly as excellent as it should be.
Well, yeah,
Excellent.
it should be.
Yeah, I
Actually.
think it
now,
deserves
you're
the
right.
good, right?
Yeah,
The game
yeah.
is
down
broken. The
to your
game is
right.
so broken.
Go up the stairs.
And better than GX.
Like,
I'm sorry.
no, keep going to the right.
Okay.
Keep going to. And up the stairs here.
We gotta help Frank find his eggs.
Yeah, isn't he like fucking folding
He's been
laundry or something?
fertilized. It's up. There you
There
go.
he is.
Frank is looking submissive and breedable once again.
Very. I want to fight again. I can help you against Runefast. I'm coming with you. Arthur joins the Shining Force.
Arthur joins the Shining Force.
Arthur.
Yo, 6, I used to work for the guy that made Cruisin' USA.
Arthur is
That
not
was a
correct.
That's a
Arthur.
strange flex.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of a flex. You guy's a complete nut. No, I haven't played it. Everybody talks about how great it is though, but I
Cruisin'
refuse.
Blast.
doesn't-
It's super
Somehow
fun.
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Cruisin'
I
Blast
actually-
is so fun.
Actually, in Japan, it's called Cruising World.
I thought you were just
Are you
gonna leave it at cruising,
Yo, this statue got
Cruising.
boobs.
like the Pacino movie.
You could leave. Go back to the town you were just in.
Okay.
Oh, great. Big
But I could
miso
observe.
striking again.
I want to watch the master. He's researching summoning demons. Now I'm gonna continue. What the fuck?
I strongly disagree. Arthur he can cast one spell, and it's great.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks
what
for the
up,
host, Final
Vinyl? Thank
Medic.
you for the host.
That's so sweet.
Did he just summon his wife? Oh my god, he did.
Yep.
He was trying to summon demons, but he summoned his wife. Wow.
Well, I mean,
He's
what's
got
that?
something to
Oh
work
my
out there.
god, 6. Good lord.
Wait. You haven't lived until you're rolling at 3 a.m. at a Cruisin' USA Walmart entrance? What is that? What did I miss?
Listen, I'm pretty sure that 6 is a
Well,
fellow
there's-
Floridian, so you'd have to be there to get it.
Poor sweet innocent Kevin. There. I have to break
don't know
down
what that
three
is.
things. 3 things for you. Roland. It means that you are under the
Limp
influence
Bizkit
of
wrote a song about it.
drug. And a specific drug, which I can't name on here because Miyamoto told me not to name on here.
No.
And
Super RPG Francis for good boys and girls.
I was
yes.
just about to make a reference to that. Excellent.
Good beans.
we're just slopping poor Kevin up right now.
So you mean rolling like the hokey pokey of rock and roll?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Correct.
You got it.
Put your right foot in.
Fred Durst doing hosting.
I was gonna say that is Fred Durst doing the hokey pokey.
That is the holy shit, dude. I don't know why I conflated Electric Slide with the hokey pokey, but I did, and now I really want to see the sock hop, the dance, the school dance, with Fred Durst doing the Electric Slide. Please let it happen, God. Please. God.
It is no small wonder that we're able to stay on topic, but the topic is Fred Durst.
Hell yeah, we should really be watching Shining Durst.
Shining Durst.
Yo, is
So
this,
for
is this
Shining
ma-
Force, though.
is the
for Shining
mayor's kid
Force-
at the circus?
Yes. So now you
Okay.
go to the right, and then go down,
Yeah.
and talk to this
there you go.
this little motherfucker right here.
Hey, the mayor's grandson, yeah, he went in the tent and never came out. Isn't that fucking weird? I'll let you in to look for him. Be careful, some of these people, they look fucking dangerous.
Why is he
What
so
the fuck?
vulgar?
What the
Why
fuck,
is he
Frank?
so why? Did you
just
res
not
everybody,
really-
friend?
I did, I
You know,
read
Frank, I
brought
actually have
Gone
a real
back.
problem with how you're portraying carnies.
That's true. That's true. It's carny
Listen,
typing.
excuse me, I'm a Floridian. You know how many of my friends turned into carnies? I feel like I have
They
a very...
turned into carnies.
You don't become a carny, you're turned into one.
transform?
You don't
It was
become
a
one.
metamorphosis.
You're turned
a
into
strange
one.
journey into,
You know,
into carny.
You enter a meth cocoon and...
everything was going fine, and then boom, 21st birthday, Carney.
You
They're
had
like,
such potential.
they come out, they're like, son, you've reached 21 and you haven't done anything yet. It's time for you to carry on the family business.
Claim your birthright.
One day you go to sleep and you're studying the law. You're studying to be a doctor.
This
The
was
next
your
day you wake
grandfather's
up,
cotton candy machine.
And the next day you wake up and you're cleaning semen off the fucking tilt-a-whirl.
No, Joey.
It's a strong shift,
Whoa.
but it's an honest job, and some Floridian has got to do it.
Some of them do, it's true.
Jesus
Somebody
Christ.
highlighted Final Fantasy IX as the greatest ever.
It's some good
Wait,
shit.
no, it was 12. They said
It's 13.
12. It's 6.
I read that as FF19 at first.
Well, hey, man, it may be.
You're like, holy shit.
Hey,
How long have I been here?
We got a
1996,
time
I probably
traveler in the
would've told you.
chat.
Hey Kevin, can I get this this devious dark elf? Could you give her a voice for me? Remember, she's very devious.
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
important.
Oh, well, Wes, you remember me? You'll soon wish you'd taken my advice and alter own.
Is this Woody Allen? Is this Woody Allen with?
Come, my pets.
Come, Sunyi. Look who's come to play with you.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
He's done. Yeah, he's done. He's canceled. It's fine. I can't believe how hard that shifted into Woody. Dude, that was impressive.
She's still talking.
I know, but she's devious. I mean, okay, you took the word devious to heart.
I tried.
Yeah, no, I mean, like an ant coming onto you is pretty devious.
Is it?
Yeah, that's devious.
Okay. I'm just trying
All
to
right,
figure it
Wes.
In no situation should your ant be coming onto you.
out. Bro, again, Florida is the context, Nick.
Listen,
if
it is Florida.
If
One
it was
time-
Mississippi or
What?
Alabama, I would agree with you. But Florida, even Floridians know you don't fuck your aunt.
Well, what if she's not your real aunt?
Okay, that's not what was said though.
It's a good
We don't
point.
know the
Devious
context.
sounds
It's a
like
good point.
an ant coming onto you.
All I'm saying is that you gotta know the context about whether or not your aunt's coming onto you. Sometimes it's acceptable.
No,
Joey!
I would like to reaffirm that the Super RPG French do not.
It's not the
Agree.
worst. It's not the worst.
Wow. All right, buddy, you ready to die on some fucking hill, huh?
Frank is going full Vosh mode right now.
Hey, Hilliard. What is it you don't like about Final Fantasy 13? All right,
smells like
without
a
using the
man from the
words,
chat.
without using the words hallway, linear, towns. or let's see, rapidly pressing the X button.
Okay, the last one is kind of.
Whoa, that's
that
a
one's
fair
so-
point.
The last one is true, really? You want to tell me that Final Fantasy 13 is the only Final Fantasy where you don't just slap the X button through most of the battles?
Oh, it's
The other ones have open spaces and towns and
where you can press it.
Gort
No,
is
my-
gonna.
my-
You guys
Final
ever?
Fantasy 13 has towns, you just fucking kick ass through them.
Final Fantasy 2 is pretty bad. Not the American 2. Not the
Wow.
Western 2.
Also wrong. Amazing. So many
Let
wrong
me-
opinions here.
Sit down. Let me sit you down and tell you why Final Fantasy 2 is great.
I was waiting
Okay.
for it. I knew it
I
was
did it
coming.
for you, Joey.
I thank you. And here's why. Because your characters have an infinite array of possibilities
Oh,
in a world of infinite
enlightened.
possibilities. No, Final Fantasy 2 is cool. It doesn't hold your hand. It has a lot of like really unique ideas. It's not really presented very well, and it's got a lot of problems. But I think it's solid. Especially if you play Saga games and go back to it, you really see. Obviously it was like the prototypical Saga game, because that was Kawazu's baby, right?
Yeah.
Poor man almost got fired.
Final Fantasy 2 at the time is one of the fucking craziest things you've ever seen because they actually put like
I
a
wish I could
narrative
have.
into the game.
I wish I could have played that when it came out. I feel like it definitely is, like you said, like it's one of those things that is very ambitious for its time.
I think I would have hated it on the Famicom as a kid, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
because that game pulls so much bullshit on the player.
I've only played the Game Boy Advance, the Dawn of Souls, so.
I was just about to ask. Like Dawn of
Yeah,
Souls was where I played it too.
That was the first time. No, the first time I played it was on PS1. On the was it the Origins? Not to be conflated with Stranger of Paradise.
You guys ready to see Gort take 3
Thank you
bats
for
at the
making that
same
clear.
time?
In case people were wondering. But yeah, no, it was like that version's a lot more playable because it's like it doesn't have like completely linear leveling, so like you can level strength and magic without having to choose between the two or like losing points on the other, and it's not as slow. But I don't blame anybody for disliking FF2 though. That's the thing. Like I get it. It's an investment.
It really is. And the first time I played it, I was much too young to really have the patience to kind of dive into. I like Final Fantasy V quite a bit, with all the class system and stuff. I like that a lot. But 2 is
Serious?
Yeah, sorry, dude. I had to put some serious moderation on Final Fantasy 13 because people were spreading lies. Final Fantasy 2 does pull a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of status effects that are unavoidable. Like all status effects are basically inflicted like 100% of the time when you get hit by an enemy that has them.
And the rooms in dungeons.
Yeah. Some of there's like loaded rooms for areas like you just get a million encounters.
Those are miserable, dude.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
So
I will say, I think for some reason it was kind of the opposite for me, where I actually strangely did have the patience to get through FF2 when I was playing it on the Game Boy. Because I tried to play when the Pixel remaster dropped, and I just could not stomach it.
yeah.
Not really sure what the difference was there, but somewhere along the way I was like, you know what? I could just be playing Final Fantasy 3. I could be playing Saga Frontier right now.
Dude, so I think Final Fantasy 3 is the worst Final Fantasy game.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah,
I think
3
it's
is
worse.
really rough.
I think 3 is miserable.
Wow.
It's not miserable. It's just to me, it's the one that I think does the least things like that are interesting and like honestly the level the job system in that game is not terribly different from 2 because you don't level through like JP like you would in 5, right? You level through actions, like number of actions that you take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ban him. I'm gonna ban him.
You can't ban him.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
ban him.
people for
I'm
disliking
doing
13.
it.
You can't do it, Nick.
You can't
it's part
fucking
of,
stop
it's
me.
part of your contract. You signed
You
it.
can't do it. You can't do it. He's my
I'm gonna-
friend. You can't ban him.
I'm gonna ban him.
Nick, this is a marketplace of ideas.
Oh my god.
And you're
That's
being
how this was
attacked.
advertised to me.
This is just being an FF13 The F in Final Fantasy stands for fascist.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah. Fascist fantasy or final fascist? Because I'm good with one of them.
Stand for it.
Yeah.
No, I actually think 13 has the best battle system out of all the Final Fantasy games.
It's up there for me. I like it a lot.
I think for
This was a
13
really
and 12,
good show, everybody. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it. I gotta go.
I like it a lot, but I don't like how 80% of the game doesn't use it. And that's
I
my
think
biggest-
that is definitely an overestimate.
Dude, it literally doesn't until maybe the Sid fight, like the last Sid fight. That's like,
No, dude, you absolutely need to be doing paradigm shifts as early as chapter 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I mean, do you?
Yes, absolutely.
Especially for the
I am
summons.
so no. Are you kidding me? Like I have heard this fucking argument about just slapping X through the entire game a million times. All right.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I only 100%ed it on 2 platforms.
Okay, well then you should know that. Then that makes it even more damning.
You couldn't slap X and beat Vercingetorix. You couldn't do that.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the bird?
That's the final Mark mission.
Oh yeah, but that's
Thanks
like
for stopping by, Hilliard. I
that's
appreciate
so
you, man.
late.
Hey, what up, Maverick? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hey, don't worry about being late, buddy.
That's so late.
Storm Cosby said, real bold mood with the fascist comment with someone from Final Fantasy legal team on the stream. What up, Bro Check? Thanks for stopping by.
Hello, Storm. Thank you so much for dropping in.
Oh, man.
Nick
What a
just
good
likes
one.
to think that like defending FF13 makes him cool.
It'll it's the only way I'll get a date with Lightning.
That's really, I mean, true. Or, you know what, Nick? Or Cloud.
Well, Lightning is Lady Cloud.
That's a joke. Come
Oh,
on.
I thought you said Cloud.
Oh,
gone with the crit
Cloud.
punch.
Oh, shit.
You like Vanille. That's good.
Poor Vanille.
Right.
Oh, hey, Gong is awake again. Fantastic.
I
Yeah,
haven't.
he
I
opened his eyes.
own Beyond the Beyond Maverick, but I haven't played it yet. All I know is that the Mummy's Curse is the worst part of the game, and that it's these people.
We considered Beyond the Beyond for a PS1 block. That's what that was on, right?
Fort
PS1.
X3
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Bats
was a-
is my favorite piece of fan fiction in Shining Force.
I remember watching my
So-
friend play Beyond the Beyond so much, and I was like,
So, serious question here. Why did you pick Shining Force 1?
Do you want me to field that, or?
yeah, go ahead.
Well, all right. So we all know that Shining Force 2 is better.
Is it?
I mean, like, general consensus would be, but like we felt like it'd be a better idea to start with the first one for context, and then that way, if we decided we wanted to play Shining Force 2 on the primary stream later, it would make a little more sense.
At least you didn't pick 3 because I think the 15 minutes of unskippable dialogue would have probably driven a lot of people away.
But the voice acting, that sweet voice acting,
Oh,
man.
yes. Yes.
You'd be surprised. I mean, like, we have 21 people watching us right now, and we've spent most of the time defending Final Fantasy 2 and 13. So
I'll die on any hill anytime for FF2. That game needs a defender, and it is me.
I unabashedly love Final Fantasy 2. I think like what it did at the time was like phenomenal.
I wouldn't recommend the Famicom version to anybody but somebody who's like really fucking like exhaustive with playthroughs. Like, you have a better experience with GBA or on versions.
Yeah, that's kind of where
Well,
I
the
was
dog
getting at.
disagrees.
The Famicom version is the only version I know, and I know the
Oh.
DS version is out there. There's other ways to play it, but I was really sour on the Famicom version, so maybe that's why I don't like it.
For 2?
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it's an old game. It's very difficult, and it was trying to do a lot of things that no other game at the time was doing.
Yep.
So
Oh,
it just had to roll with it, right?
Oh yeah. It like, you know, it's funny because like I just replayed the first. Well, I didn't play 3 Famicom, but I played 1 and 2 at the end of last year, and 2 just feels so slow. It feels so damn slow to do, and like there's so many encounters, and like yeah, there's a lot in the Pixel remaster and the GBA version and the PS1 version, but like it just moves so much faster that it doesn't feel as bad.
You know what Final Fantasy II reminds me of? And it reminds me of the encounter rate for Mount Itoy from Mother 1.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's what the game reminds me of on the
Fair.
account for some reason.
Very fair.
In the South, Mother 1 is called Mommy. You know, Kevin, I mean, I know you've done a lot of exhaustive research about the Mother series, but you may
At
not
least 30 hours.
Yeah,
At least that's the
30
bare
hours.
minimum.
30 hours.
Yeah,
I missed that though. In all my research, I missed that.
yeah.
The
People know it.
I believe that's in like Legends of Localization too, where they talk about the southern version.
Yeah.
Mommy.
That I forgot to buy.
Mama.
Yeah. No. So the name of it is different in each region. In the UK, it's Mum, and then Mums, and Mum 3. Mummy. But see,
Mum,
it's
mums.
Mummy. Mummy.
Mummy.
It's like an
Was
E.
the alien theme
Mummy.
or
Yeah.
mums and mum 3?
Yeah.
And the 3 is little.
And like, I mean, like my family always called it like we called it Mama or Baba. That's what it was just called. You know, like and Baba 2 and Baba 3. It's just really fucked up.
Cow with the double kill.
You know, I heard that Baba Is You was delayed for many years because of legal issues arising from the name Baba. Dude, yeah.
Yikes! The pivot.
I'm a Chicago Italian, so for me the game was Ma,
Ma.
and then A Ma, and then the third game's actually just called
Ema's
Discovery.
Earthbound. Yeah. Ema's Earthbound. Yeah, that's another thing. And all the names of everybody were changed too.
I haven't played Ama A yet.
Oh my God.
A Ma,
We've got off
then
the
you have
rails.
A Ma.
And then you have A2 Mama Tambion, and that's a whole different genre now. That's when it really spun off and started being.
That's that Metroid 2 remake, right?
Yeah. It's like the AM2R of Mother games.
Oh, I thought it was like the Shining Soul to.
That's true. Yeah,
Ma's
different
Shining
continuity.
Force.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different
yeah.
continuity, different developers.
I feel so bad for anyone
spiritual
watching this
successor.
stream. Somebody has decided they're like, I'm gonna put on Super RPG Friends for the night. You know, that's gonna be my entertainment for the evening. And then we give them this.
Yeah, between that and ants coming onto you, I don't really know if.
We didn't have to revisit this.
Not
Wait,
the ant.
we weren't talking about the bugs.
It's not okay. No, it's not okay.
We could have gone back
the
to
whole time
Fred
I was
Durst.
talking about bugs. Because ants will crawl all upon you.
Why would you say, how do you know it's your real ant if you're referring to the bug?
Because I don't know if it's part of the same colony or not.
You know, the real ant.
It's a real ant. Okay, I needed to clarify. The ant thing was a joke. I never found anyone in my family attractive in that way. Like, it just doesn't. That's not how that works.
For his ant.
That's my ant. I mean, my aunt's kind of hot. She's not a real ant. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Who am I? I don't want to live in a town that robs a man the right to marry his aunt.
It's in a world where you can't fuck your aunt.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
In a
You'd
place
rather
where
ants coming onto you.
you're
Not
forced
Florida
into-
fire ants, I'll tell you that much.
There's
Dude,
always
this dude-
Sonic Advance.
This dude's mana pool is huge.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even gonna. Arthur's just gonna. hang
He
out.
has AoE. You gotta be careful.
Oh, I tell you gotta be careful. He's gonna wipe everyone out. I'll tell you.
We are doing horrible things in your absence, Wesley.
what is that thing on the?
What
What is that
horrible things that
yin
you-
yang sun looking thing on the ground?
I like that it's winking at you
a good
to like
friend.
kind of let you know it's like, hey,
It's
Are
just
we
like
still
your
in the
aunt.
circus?
You are still
Yeah,
in
we
the
are.
circus. This is the
we're
haunted
fighting
circus.
a marionette.
Oh my god! What the
Whoa.
fuck?
Dude,
Holy
I told
shit!
You know
just
what?
got-
That's my fault. I
Dom
should have
just
told
got
you.
fucking housed.
I didn't
Damn.
know. I knew he was strong. I was like, okay, this guy's strong. He's a boss.
You
But
probably want to. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, be careful.
it's okay. It's gonna work out in the end. Don't worry.
Is it?
Yeah.
She's pretty resistant to magic. A Gort would be a good choice here. Yeah.
Gord's coming to gourd it up.
Gort's dead, isn't
Oh
he?
my god! Everyone is just
Oh my
missing.
god.
That's two misses in a row.
That could be a. Yeah, I guess. Someone's gonna die. Also, she heals.
If you go to Arkansas,
heals.
you can probably marry your aunt. That's what the
God.
comment says.
Wait, what?
We're still on
There's
this?
a lot of states you can do that in, right?
That's yeah.
Sorry, I just
I'll
wanna
look
keep-
it up.
I just want to keep the topic on
States
the
you
importance
can
of-
marry your aunt.
Oh my god! No.
Well, okay, so first of all, hang on. When I typed that in, I started typing states you can marry, and the first thing that popped up was your first cousin.
I mean, dude, they're not your siblings.
Let's see here. There's some
I'm
Quora. Is it legal to marry an aunt or uncle in the United States?
Han's coming in with the clutch. Just you
I
wait.
believe
Maybe
you
these
can
are things that
marry-
you shouldn't
Come on,
be
Hans.
speaking out loud. Because the genuine
Oh, it has a
curiosity on your face.
term. It has a term. It's called an avunculate marriage. An
Joey
avunculate
Zone
marriage
is taking some
is a marriage
interesting
with the parent
turns.
sibling or one of the siblings' child, i.e. between an uncle or aunt and their niece or nephew.
What is the brand identity of Super RPG Friends?
A lot.
It takes a
lot or
while
nothing.
to explain that.
These marriages are permitted in Norway, Chile, Argentina, Australia, Canada, Finland, Malaysia, the Netherlands, Germany, and Russia. In the United States, it is permitted in some circumstances in 2 states. In New York, a marriage between a woman and her mother's half-brother was upheld by the New York Court of Appeals. And in Rhode Island, there is an exception to the
good
general
level.
prohibition against kindred marriages for Jewish marriages allowed by that religion.
Wow. So bringing it back to Shining Force, why on earth do they play the same battle screen when you're healing your party?
Because
It's like you feel
budgetary
intimidated.
reasons.
It's the same music. It's like, how is this intense?
Have you
know,
tried healing?
yeah. Have you ever played if you've ever played FF14 as a healer in a group full of people who suck, you'll know that healing can be very intense.
This is literally what I hear in my head anytime I switch to a healer.
Yeah, just tank's not using cooldowns. That person said in the AOE. It
Wow,
sucks.
this miss rate is really cool. I really
Yeah,
like
this,
the miss rate on this fucking boss. Like,
You're getting extremely unlucky.
it's super cool. It's like, I mean, if I had to tell you what was fun, that would be it.
I like that. Can I just say that I really appreciate chat kind of like coming with me on that journey?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Because the
that's
journey
like a
it
captive
was.
audience, though.
I mean, like, maybe. That's fair.
It came with you? I don't know. Forced? Yeah, maybe. We were strapped in. And once you get on the
everyone.
stream,
Oh,
there's no
thank God,
getting
a
off.
physical attack. Thank God. Oh, thank you. A
Let's
stunning
point
attack.
out that the marionette doesn't have any strings.
That's true.
Isn't that defeating the purpose of what a marionette is?
It's a good point. He's
maybe
only got
it's social
one leg and
commentary,
arm,
Kevin.
too.
Maybe that's his name. Maybe it's Marionette.
Marionette!
Marionette.
Marionette.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm a marionette.
It was
We
actually
learned a lot
supposed to be
about Joey
Mario.
tonight.
I think Luke was supposed to be Mario.
No, yeah, but they couldn't get the likeness. So unfortunately, here we go.
That was actually the reason that this game came out in 1993 and not 4 years earlier. There was legal issues rising from the name.
Wesley,
Mario. Yeah.
please no.
That's not true. I don't want to fuck the marionette.
Okay, so when I say I want to fuck Sayin, I get canceled, but he could come on here and he can say he wants to fuck Bowsette. That's a minor.
Wait a minute, how is Bowsette a minor?
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I got Bowsette because Bowsette's not a real thing.
No.
I got it confused with Toadette.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I find the Toad form to be charmless.
We're
I
not
never
fans.
should have brought up Sonic Advance.
That's where it stems.
Anytime you bring up Sonic, it ends like this, you know?
Yeah, that's his. I mean, you're not wrong. I've seen arguments on Twitter.
You want to know a really weird factoid?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Please, for the love of God.
If it's
Toad does
weird
not-
on the topic of like the conversation we've been having, absolutely, let's go.
Toad does not have any teeth.
What are these normie facts? I'm gonna talk about avuncular marriage again.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't
What do you mean he doesn't have teeth?
said facts.
Teeth, look it up.
Alright, I'm gonna Google it. Does Toad have...
You know what does not have teeth? The attacks
Okay.
that we're doing against Marionette.
None.
Does Toad have...
And
These are the
this is why,
results.
Frank, because if you use the attack ring, you can buff people's attack and do more damage to the
I
Marionette.
should do that. Gort has that right now.
Okay, so does Toad have a hat, a gender, hair, a last name, a girlfriend,
Actually,
his
I'm
own
curious
game?
about all that, to be honest with
I'm
you.
always searching,
hang
does
on.
Toad have a girlfriend? That's my favorite of these. Yeah! We killed it! Sorry.
Does
Anyway.
Toad have a long O sound?
Excuse me?
That is one of the
Pronounce Tawad.
Toad.
That is one of the top searches. And does Toad have a crush on Toadette? Which obviously, of course, it does. Anyway, does Toad have teeth? Okay, so
All
that's
I'm
in
gonna
there.
say is there's tons of pictures and images and gameplay of him with his mouth open. He's got no teeth.
All right. Well, guess what? Prepare to be wrong, brother.
30 hours of gameplay footage. Or
Here
30
you
hours
go.
of research, rather.
I did 30 hours of research for this episode.
General
on Toad's
chat.
teeth.
General chat, right there.
Woman
Here,
was
I'll
going
find
to
that, brother.
take me to Runefoss to feed me to a dragon. Thank you. I'm going home and I'm never leaving.
I don't understand. Why didn't you want me to read it again?
Well, we did, but you chickened out. That was the thing.
Look at all these pictures I'm finding of Toad with teeth.
Wes!
Make sure you get
Like,
that
are
last
these
other chest.
monetizers is just happening now. Gort has
Hey,
big swallowers only vibes. 6! Oh my god!
And that's, dude, again, the members only jacket.
We made it, folks! I need all subscribers to give me inhalers in chat.
If you look carefully, that says swallowers only.
Oh.
So wait a minute. Yes, I would like to be Toad's girlfriend.
I'm sure he's nice, but probably not super attentive.
Why? Because he doesn't have teeth?
If you go to general chat, he clearly has teeth. All right, just saying.
Oh my god.
I'll look at all of those pictures I posted of Toad with teeth.
That's not canon, dude.
What are you talking about?
That's not canon teeth.
All of these are Toads I've seen in a video game.
I don't believe it. That is a man. Oh shit. Okay, this one's actually okay. That has teeth.
It
I'll buy
does
this Yoshi's
definitely
cookie
teeth.
one.
The first one with the Yoshi has teeth, for sure.
Yeah, that one's that one counts.
That's canon.
Yeah, that's canon.
Baloney said so.
Filoni's Toad canon.
Blessed Filoni.
Praise be. So
Where-
Frank, you know you could leave.
Oh, I can leave now? Okay.
Yeah, you got everything in
I
here.
wasn't sure if I had to find the child.
Wait, you
Dude,
won
this
that
is-
battle?
I absolutely wrecked that battle.
Oh. It looked a
Here's the
little
thing.
dangerous there when Gong crushed.
Gong took some serious damage there. My poor. Listen, working 12 hours a day didn't help him when he got hit by that fucking magic spell. I'll
Filoni
tell you
brought
that.
back Toad's teeth.
Well, what happened was Filoni got his teeth knocked out. Filoni got his teeth knocked out when like his union got busted.
Oh no, not the Union Busters.
Like local Filoni 101 from 304.
Filoni 453, yeah. Or Toad 453.
Wait, so is Gong the one that he doesn't have fertility anymore?
Yeah,
Absolutely
he's sterile.
not. Yeah, completely sterile.
Because of his the disease that he picked up while backpacking in Europe.
Yeah, for 12 hours a day.
Okay, so this is Gong, not Gort again, right?
This is Gong. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
alright,
clarify.
okay.
That's his Gong the monk.
Oh
Gong,
no,
Gong
serious.
the monk.
Yeah, I was thinking he got bit by a tick and couldn't eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
That's apparently a thing I just learned the other day.
Okay, this is so funny though. So this guy gives you a ship, right? So
Yeah.
go to the
Right.
port. Hold on, let me just make sure that you're not missing anything here. Give me-
Henri of Astora from Dark Souls 3.
I'll wait for you.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. Now go to the ship. This is so funny. This is so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's like literally the funniest thing I've ever
It's
seen.
like it's so funny. Chris is back. She's ready.
Gong the Monk, big small soup bowl. The ship will do just fine. Let's gather the Shining Force and leave at once. Kevin, we're bringing it back, baby.
Yeah.
Woody!
You defeated my pets, but you won't bother me anymore. You're going to burn.
It's so good. As three fireballs slowly turn into existence.
Poor Wes in the chat seeing this.
Yeah!
Dare oppose me?
He's salacious.
Salacious ant.
I'm really just letting her slowly spawn more static fireballs, huh?
Insect.
I see Kevin going for the what's the Banjo Kazooie person? Griselda?
So, Wes, run! The ship's going down! It's yelling timber!
Boo. Boo.
I'm
Piccolo
sorry.
would never say that.
I gotta wait for all these fireballs to slowly
Why are
spawn
they so
in.
slow to spawn?
It's a particular
run.
kind of fire. I gotta check them first. I wish it
talk to
said
the
it's
fire.
hot.
Run.
Please stop being fire.
It's hot. Oh, and my
Bro,
boat. Yep, well,
that's-
there you go.
That is my mixtape.
Bro.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Lemon grab.
Are you kidding me? They just
no,
they
go
just
back.
straight up took that from me.
No, I know. Go back to the elder.
It's like, shit. The elder's like, shit, that sucks.
Sorry, bro.
No, dude. Honestly, Nick, you're not far off. Not there. Not there,
Not
Frankie.
the right one. I gotta go this way.
Yeah, you gotta go to the left one.
He's just gonna
You
be
know,
like, oh shit.
Much to Gort's
Actually, let Angelo
chagrin.
read this. This is Angelo's.
Hey, Angelo, this is all you.
We
You're
had
the-
Angelos.
What? They burnt your ship? Now we have no single ship in this town. The only other town with ships is Atoll, but it's a long way from here.
A rimbato, bam-a-dam. A rimbato, bam-a-dam. Sorry.
He's like a ship burning down is real bad in a one ship
Determined to go?
town.
Atoll's very remote. It's part of the northeast. Go to Shade Abbey first. Ask my son all the details about the journey.
Where's his?
Oh,
Oh wait, we gotta ask the son.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. I love the bit about like him just not. Wait, no, you didn't talk to
I
him.
just searched him.
Head
there's no-
north to Shade
Give him
Abbey.
an ocular pat down.
Here, talk to my son. He's literally standing right next to me.
I couldn't just involve him in the conversation, but
There's no more ships in this. I don't want to talk to you. Just talk to my son.
Search the sun. I love that.
Shining Force, search for the sun.
Just have a
then you
moment
just
to
go-
think about all of the 90s NPCs and RPGs that are walking in place.
It's a hard life, man. They're
Who's
it's
this?
like they all day.
Imagine
It's a hard walk
being
life.
in your house.
Who
You're in your
wants
house.
to? All right. Who's a bird man? Which one of you beautiful people, Nick or Joey? Please, yes. All right, it's done. Go for it.
I knew it was gonna be him. It's fine.
Fuck off,
Well, that's what she's saying. That just the universal translator.
Yeah, it's like a Wookiee.
Yeah, yeah. So he
All
read
right, I
the
turned
line.
universal
He read the
comment
line.
on. Let's hear it again.
Help! My name is Ammon. Please save Balberry. He'll die unless you help.
Okay, hold on. I don't mean to gender the birds, but that's a woman.
Is it?
Yeah.
Even still, I did my highest voice for the bird people.
Hang on. Why does it sound like the perks are hitting in bird language, but you turn off the bird language and it's just like relaxed?
Yeah, because he ate so much bread.
I can't talk
you put
while on guard
the
duty.
babblefish in your ear, and that's what the babblefish is just translating.
Gotcha. Is the babblefish on perks or is it the bird?
Both. It's double
Translated
pork
from
night.
squawk talk.
The two cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
There was an important clarification to make.
Yeah.
Oh man, what happened in there?
Snarl.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So the lore behind here is that this place is basically like, it's fucking from dusk till dawn.
Yeah, it's a good point, Wes. Joey, don't assume genders. It could just be a feminine presenting non-binary.
That's what I said, you
Non-binary.
tryhard. That's exactly what I said. And also, it's a woman because she does say that she is.
Female
She said-
presenting.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay.
It literally is.
She's like,
Fucking-
I'm a female presenting woman.
Female presenting bird woman.
Does this game have all like the side chats and stuff in the headquarters in
they
between
don't-
missions?
That's only in the GBA. The GBA one actually has stuff that people say. In this version, it's like they just say one line.
They have like the same line. So
Yeah.
yeah, I noticed that in the Game Boy Advance version, every time you go back after a mission, you go talk to your Shining Force members. They all have something like new to say, and they like to flesh out their backstories every time you go back to them. But they do it in this way where they'll each like say something, and then they'll be like, you know what, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like they're so open for just a second. And they were like, you know, they're getting into the like serious parts of their backstories, and then you try to talk to them again. They're like, you know, why the fuck are you bothering me? Go
No,
away.
not really.
So they're like
I'm busy.
BioWare. They're like BioWare companions.
Kinda,
They-
yeah.
they-
Like
cut
Knights
off
of the
what they're willing
Republic
to
or
talk
Mass
about.
Effect.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, my brother and I, we used to get into these really big arguments, and it was probably because our father didn't love us and he used to beat us. And you talk to him again, he's like, look, pal, this is getting a little bit personal for me, all right? Just leave me alone.
So imagine you run into a church, see a bird man, and he's just like, run! It's a trap!
You didn't put the filter on your voice.
I didn't.
You
I
had
tried.
a perfect opportunity for the filter.
Oh, come on. Why does that not work? It should have worked. Hold on. Does it work now? Is my
Hey,
voice
working on the
filter? stream
stream and not in Discord.
Oh no, I hope that might be it. I don't know. We'll see in the VOD.
So
Anyway.
can we admit that this is like the only other RPG I've seen a Birdman in, other than the Flying Men from the Mother series?
Oh yeah.
What other Birdmen?
Does Golden Sun not have Birdmen?
They have birds, but I wouldn't call them Birdmen. This guy is clearly a Birdman.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, who wants this guy's voice? This looks like a good one. Joey, do you want this?
I just read it.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Could you give it to me one more time?
Yeah. You and your pitiful Shining Force can't be
love
saved
it.
by prayers. You won't escape. I'm channeling Joel Osteen here. I'm feeling that you should perish in a former chapel of light. I leave you now in the care of my minions who know well what to do with you. Undead, dispose of these pests once and for all.
It's so perfect. Oh my god.
Because if Cain was the genteel, like, southern guy, then he has to be like also like a mega church
100%. Yeah.
dude. Yeah. So.
Attack!
Yeah, for real.
I said attack!
No. Attack! I said attack!
Thank you.
You know, I just had to bring this up, but the scene right after the boat burns down. Why does the music just immediately cut back to the regular ass town music?
It's like your boat
you
literally
watch-
burned down.
As
Anyway.
you watch the boat sink. Are you serious?
Hell yeah. No, that's
It's the status quo.
The comedic timing of that scene change was actually really good. Just had to bring that up. This is a really good comedic game.
There's a lot of Saturday morning cartoon vibes to this game in general. Like the whole, like the straightforwardness of the dialogue, the fact that it's like, ha ha ha, I am evil, now I will kill you. Like that's like literally something that someone says. And it adds a lot to the charm. I would watch out for that skeleton. All these zombies are gonna hit hard as hell too.
If Wes
I
dies,
figured if I
you
brought
die.
Gort over here, it'd at least stop these guys from straight up going for him. Oh my god, my luck with the attacks tonight
Yeah,
is just
dude.
not fucking there.
Yeah, it's. I
So,
feel like
am I gonna do more damage
Blaze.
with freeze or okay, blaze because they're weak to it? Gotcha. Wes, I got you. I won't let you die.
If Wes dies in the game, he dies in real life.
that's true.
No!
It's the David Cronenberg Shining Force. Like, so the AI is weird here though. because
Kevin, you're
they,
still
like-
muted, by the way.
Oh yeah, Kevin, you are muted. Yeah,
I'm
good call.
muted?
Yep.
I wasn't saying anything though.
No, I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to sit here and watch the whole thing go down in flames.
Oh, because it's going down in flames. Look at it go.
Oh, and he's poisoned. Oh no, Daddy. If you get Wes's turn, you might want to just egress.
Yeah, I might.
If. It's a big if. Here it comes.
No,
I can feel it. Oh, okay.
no. Oh, well, I was gonna say you could block off that top square, so that way he can't get hit. But it's possible that skeleton won't move. Like I said, the AI is really weird. Yeah, I guess heal him. AI is really weird in this game, and they like. It's very unclear to me like when they decide to attack.
It's definitely really weird, like what their priorities are. Sometimes I think I have it figured out, and it's just I'm so fucking happy I
man.
healed him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Woof.
Oh. The AI almost always goes after either the hero or Domingo. Spoilers about Domingo, I guess.
oh my god. Henry with the one shot.
Henri.
Yeah, man. Those zombies and skeletons don't fuck around.
To be honest, she's also like made of paper.
Yeah, you might want to egress anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably
Thank
do
you,
some.
Wes.
I'm probably gonna do some grinding and talking.
Grinding and talking.
Henri and
Some of that grinding and talking. You know what I'm saying?
This game defies my JRPG conventions. The fact that you can't heal the zombies and make them take damage is just terrible design. if you think about
Disgusting.
it.
Really.
Absolutely vile. Just all across the board, just incredibly lazy design.
If I was making a game that had skeletons in it, if you healed them, they would like start to regain flesh.
Well, dude, the problem with that though is that the bones are their money, and so like
Okay.
Those are the
Okay.
money bones.
Uh-huh.
Those are the money bones.
That's where the term came from.
yeah.
Roll the bones.
Nick, could you
Roll the
handle that
bones.
one for me?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Thank you,
I-
sir.
I
That's how
wanna
you know
become
we made
famous.
it. That's how you know we made it. We
Again.
get the spam messages now.
Well, yeah, yes, that we're big time when you get What's that first?
I want to become famous, but I want to do it the old-fashioned way and suck dick to the top.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
what they said?
OnlyFans. Or Pornhub Amateur. You could do that as well.
I probably could. I'm, like if people like sloppy bears, I could probably
Hell yeah.
Sloppy
Cultivate.
steaks, maybe.
cultivate a decent following.
Maybe sloppy steaks. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Give me a towel. Give me
Can't buy a sloppy steak.
You wouldn't download a sloppy steak.
I got my water right here. Just need to
Oh no! Slop them up.
Slop 'em up.
That came through in the chat right when I said it, and it was glorious. So yeah, I think you probably want to run here, hun, or maybe not. Actually, you might be okay.
Listen,
hun.
I actually think I might have this.
You can do it. You can do it.
As long as they give the hero a goddamn move at some point.
Which actually, no, you've no, you don't get that.
No, I don't. No, Gon's got.
Although you might have
Gon's
a,
healed him twice since he last moved now, so.
You might want to. I think you might have an antidote on him. You might want to opt to do that and just stay in the same place.
So I got a piece of Shining Force trivia for you guys.
Let's hear it.
Did you know? So what game that has varying battle music was inspired by Shining Force's signature one-tune soundtrack in battle?
I'm gonna say, is it an RPG?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna say Operation Darkness Final Answer.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Any other guesses?
That's.
Majin Tensei.
Oh, that's a good guess. It's actually Earthbound.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you
So-
trolling?
No, I'm not trolling. So, Mother 1, if you guys remember, did have some
Frank
sort
Poison.
of different. It had different battle themes, right? It didn't have the same battle theme for every battle, basically. But so, Shining Force was released in what, 92?
91. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. Let
think
me
it's not-
fact check that.
Which Mother was released before that, but based on the constraints that they had when they were making Mother 2, and how they started at a small size and kept going up in size, they wanted to make it larger, and basically half the game is soundtrack based. And the reason for that is because Shigesato Itoi hated the constant battle theme from this game.
Oh, wow.
Are you a mother boy? Wait, that
No,
came out wrong.
I'm a mama boy.
Mother boy was that contest they went to in Arrested Development. I meant, are you like an Earthbound stand or something?
I don't know.
You brought up a couple of Earthbound facts already. A bunch
Back
of
of your
mother.
head over there.
I mean, we only mentioned the fact that he made Earthbound lore videos like 2 or 3 times.
I didn't hear that. You made Earthbound lore videos?
If you search "press start to continue Mother" on YouTube, I'm probably the first result, and probably the next 10 after that.
Okay, cool.
And if you search the name Kevin, he's actually the first person who comes up.
Yeah, just search
Just
Kevin
Kevin
on
by
YouTube,
itself.
and you'll find
Yeah,
me.
on YouTube.
Wait, is it true? I want to see this. This is true. This is fucking true.
I really want that to be the case. Hold on.
everybody going to YouTube.
Nope. January 6th committee asks for information from
damn.
Kevin McCarthy.
I thought I knew the Kevin.
Rip.
It's the second one though. But
That's, yeah.
no, this is dude named Meat Kevin. Pain is back already. Stocks falling.
Like
Stocks.
MEAT, Kevin?
No, MEET
That's what I
Kevin.
thought too, Nick. Or Frank. That like he's just like really into cuts.
Then there's Call Me
God.
Kevin.
They call
Kevin
me
Small
meat.
Talk from The Office.
I love meat.
How
I
dare
love
you.
meat. I gotta say, I love meat. All kinds of meat. Smoking it, drinking it,
Vaping it.
vaping it.
I'll tell you.
Wait, drink,
gotta-
Marinating it.
So do you have any cool Earthbound shit?
like memorabilia.
Well, like anything.
Flex coming in
What do you
strong.
memorabilia? Like you went and saw Earthbound at concert or something like that? No.
Earthbound on
He
Ice,
saw the
dude.
Runaway
just-
5 live when they were playing.
I mean, I'm wearing a Runaway 5 t-shirt right now. Oh, sweght.
Oh,
That's
mock
dope.
pizza, fuck yeah!
Dope. So we've got, I mean, like, wow. So already we've got 2 Earthbound on. Our Earthbound t-shirts are outnumbering the Shining Force t-shirts
Dude,
on stream.
I'm oppressed.
That is true. That is
You
true.
know how
I've been
hard it is
impressed.
to find Shining Force merch?
You know, I could have put on my Golden Sun shirt, and that would have been pretty close, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
that would
not
have
too
been
late. If you guys give us a like, if you guys give us a sub, if you
I
throw
mean,
us
like,
some motherfucking
actually,
bits,
it's too late. we're
put on a Golden Sun shirt.
What no, do you have any cool Earth?
Are you guys-
I
are
was
you-
just curious if you had any cool Earthbound shit.
Are you guys ready for
Oh,
why we
this is a
keep
big
Tao
one.
around?
Actual stuff.
Yeah, like what do you? What do you have, like NFTs of Earthbound? Like what do you mean of? Like why are you asking me to clarify that? Do you have digital goods of Earthbound that are really cool?
You know, I don't have any. Unfortunately, with Earthbound, there's really nothing that's been released. That's, I would say, the hardest thing to find is the limited edition jackets that they made.
Right.
Whoa.
I don't have one of those because I don't really collect material stuff anymore. But no, I guess I really don't have anything. I guess I'm just a poser.
Kevin went backpacking in Europe and came back a different man.
I wasn't gonna go that far. Jeez.
Hey, Kevin, if it
just
makes you feel any
asking.
better,
I was
I'm
just
I'm an
asking.
Ease poser. I have like 6 Ease games max. I'm a giant poser.
You are an ease poser.
Yeah. We live these lies for the betterment of others.
I've got a
It's
bunch
what
of
it is.
Earthbound shit, which is why I asked. I always like
You-
seeing Earthbound shit.
You know, I made an hour-long documentary about the Earthbound, about 2 Mother games, and I used the Wikipedia page as the entire video. So
I mean, like, that's probably what I would do if I made a long form video. So, like, it's dope that, like, all right, cool. That's what I would do. That makes sense.
no, I didn't really do that. Just so everybody knows.
Big to clarify.
He
I have-
spent
I have-
30 hours researching it.
I spent 30 hours. I have gotten that comment before where people are like, "Oh, nice job reading the Wikipedia page, bro."
Like, wow, me looking up the actual history matches something that is the short form history of the game?
I
No
was like,
way,
thanks,
I couldn't imagine. Like,
I spent 100 hours making this video. Thanks for your comment.
then they're like, bro, way to elaborate on each part of the Wikipedia, dude. You're like, well, I mean, yeah. Like,
Good job, just reading information and then regurgitating it in a easy to consume form, idiot.
people are fucking
That's the guy who
stupid.
called FF13 a hallway simulator.
My favorite FF13 criticism was when somebody told me it had more in common with an on-rail shooter than an RPG.
That's a good
Yeah, okay.
one. I've heard that one.
yeah, that makes sense. All right.
That one's my favorite. So far, that's the favorite.
That's really good. Remake Final Fantasy 13 in the Octopath engine. When's it happening, Square Enix? Let it happen.
Actually, we like to.
PX. Let it happen.
We prefer to dunk on viewers because then we get subs for some reason. Joey, can you insult some of the viewers, please?
Yeah, Joey, we
think
need
I
2 subs
did,
still, remember?
Or who am I?
I think that only happens when I'm in chat, honestly.
That's true. Yeah, I can't really anymore because now, like, the viewer has become.
A deadly attack
The
inflicts
beauty.
1 point of damage.
Okay, I got it. Are you enjoying the content? Are you having fun? Have you enjoyed all this talk about incest and fucking your aunts? Well, if you do, give us a like, give us a sub, give us something, because if you're just sitting in that chat being ungrateful, being stupid, being greedy, and
Oh, thanks for the
self
follow, Cirrus.
Thank you for the follow, Sirius.
policy.
Holy shit, it took you this long?
I told you.
You
If
attended like 5 of our shows without following? I'm impressed, honestly.
It's Cirrus F, or as foretold.
I think you did follow before. I think that. Okay, hold on. I smell something. A foot here. I smell some mischief, and I think that you unfollowed so you could follow again.
Yeah, I think so too.
That is my forensic analysis has led me to this conclusion.
I think we've got a fucking liar in chat.
That's true.
Hey, thank you so much, Wes. There we go.
I was only one insult away from it happening.
And he gifted it to Cirrus?
I know.
Perfect.
Dude, so the last time I gifted somebody a sub, I totally fucking like boomered it. And I think I gifted it to Monica by accident. And not that Monica isn't deserving of it or anything, but I didn't know who I was clicking on, and it just happened, and that's okay. It's the thought that counts, not the person who gets it.
The thought, not the sub.
I'm pretty sure it's the money that counts.
That's true.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I'm here. That's why I get paid the big bucks.
It is. That's half the goal. One more sub, and Nick has to buy a game on Steam.
Yeah, that's true.
So
One more
please
sub.
use
No,
your
I'm buying it on
money to make
PlayStation.
Nick spend his money.
Yeah, you guys have 7 minutes to get another sub in. Otherwise, I'm not buying the Transformers game.
Wow.
We could get
so on
the real up-to-date opinion on the Transformers game if only you guys get us one more subscription.
One more sub.
Right,
you know-
right now, I'm playing the PS4 Sakura Wars game.
Joey is real excited to hear your opinion about Sakura Wars in general, so I think that's
Yeah,
perfect, really.
you brought it up, and I'm like, ooh, that's cool, because that means
Actually,
I don't
yeah.
have to play it. Like,
It's,
What do you think about it so far?
As a guy who doesn't like anime, it's pretty good.
Bulbaroid.
Nick moves his camera an inch to the left, and there's like 6 body pillows with questionable holes everywhere. Did you play the original yet, Nick, or is that just on the list?
No, I've never played the original. Apparently the guy that translated the original, or like the second one, it follows you on Twitter.
Me?
Yeah, like, did you not see that guy replied?
No, I get a lot of noties sometimes. I don't check everything.
All right, well, I mean, like, me too. So it's gonna have to go dig pretty far back, unless I can find that thread.
That's sick, though. Oh wait, no, I did see that. No, you're right. I did see that. I didn't know he followed me though. Interesting.
Yeah, and then like, oh yeah, okay, here it is. Yeah, because like Joey's like, Sakura Wars will be in Joey Mansplains TRPGs Volume 2Z, so this is good timing.
Ah, there you go.
And the dude's like, oh, I'm interested to hear what your podcast has to say about the series I worked on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so I basically said,
Pop him up.
yeah, so we could probably get him on the show.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Slop him up.
Slop him up.
I played a little bit of the first one. The Saturn one.
Oh, chapter 2 finished. There we
But not
go.
very much. Just like
Nice. First of all, I want to point out, great job, Frank, by the way, getting yourself out of that sticky situation.
so the thing that's cool about Shining Force too is that like the situation always seems dire, but through the power of heroic friendship, you can persevere.
Oh,
The
that's a very good
Shining
narrator voice.
Force arrived in Boostoke, a town built into a mountainside. Look at that, Jake. All right, Nick, you see what it is. Looks like Nick's gonna have some opinions about a Transformers game for us next stream.
Nice.
Oh.
John, you're fired.
All right, now I need to find someone to freaking save.
I miss my daddy when he's coming back. Where's my daddy?
Why is she 6 years old and has been smoking for 60 years?
Where's my daddy?
I miss my dad.
Please rescue
Frank, you
my
might want to
husband.
just start the next battle and grind that off.
I was thinking about that, at least just doing like the entrance thing so that I can grind
Yeah,
it.
you're really close. You're
Oh,
not bad.
hey, look at that. We got another sub. Thank you, Zydos.
Oh, hey, Mick. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I posted in general proof that I purchased the game.
And if you have not been
You got the
into,
receipts.
if you haven't been into our Discord, we do have an active Discord, which you can find in that link tree I just posted in the Discord, or in the Twitch chat.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, there's proof.
I'm a master alchemist. Can I make you anything? Go fuck yourself.
Also, that is definitely my PSN name if anybody wants to be best friends on PlayStation.
What? Bullthroat throat fucked
Yeah,
by a
that's- I was gonna
pack
make-
of Marlboro Reds?
Fuck you, Frank.
Is that your...
Nick's PSN tag is bullthroat throat fucked by a pack of Marlboro Reds. It's all one word.
It's all, yeah, all one... Jesus Christ.
Actually, there's an underscore between throat and fucked.
Sorry. And it's to accentuate the fucking. Because the underscore illustrates the act.
Uh-huh. Go on.
I'm happy you
going.
come to
That's really all I
Zion.
got to
Seriously,
say.
it means a lot to see you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Meg, we appreciate it. I just fucking slapped my headset into my microphone.
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
It's fine.
I'm like,
Happens
it's like
to the best of us.
it's like
No, she's good.
definitely a little closer than I'm used to.
Ooh, Power Spear? Is that gonna
the first-
replace our
That's gonna
lances?
replace it, baby.
Cool. And then I can give power staffs to any mages who don't have one yet, right? And then, oh, I got a steel arrow already, and I can give that to,
You got it
Hans.
to
You know, I like the charm here because it illustrates like a little price tag hanging off of each weapon.
It's so fucking
It's so
cute.
good, dude. It's so, like we were talking about the UI, like as we have been playing through these games, and it's like this game is one of the best examples of like early, like amazing visual feedback through the UI.
Is this the oldest game we've played so far?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
92, yeah. Hell
You know,
yeah.
it's funny to me that like I didn't draw a connection between this and Golden Sun until after we talked about you know, the then not Camelot turning into
Hey,
Camelot.
thank you so much, Wes, for
No.
gifting a sub.
But it's
that
not
a hype
lost on
train?
me that there's a lot of visual influence on Golden Sun that came from
Hype
No, it's
the Shining
train?
series.
Yeah, Wes actually had to point it out to me. I'd been playing it, and Wes is like, and I like commented about the animal races. And he's like, "Oh yeah, those Camelot guys know, you know, they love those animal races." And like a little ding in my head, like, "Oh right, like there's a connection here between this and Golden Sun."
Cyrus, I
You
have
wanna-
not.
He was actually asking.
I've seen Shining Force 3? No. This
dude,
is
it
like my
looks-
first experience with Shining.
It looks very much like super polygonal Golden Sun.
Oh, like they're doing the same deal.
Yeah, same like
I
level
thought
of brightness.
polygamy was only legal in Utah.
Christ, Dick.
No, only if your ants are involved.
No!
In this ATB economy?
Ooh.
On Shining Force, how devoid of creativity
No.
do you feel that the Camelot individuals are making Mario Sports titles only now?
Oh man, you know what? I don't know. It's probably they're probably a lot different devs now. Like I would imagine that probably a lot of the developers who worked on like the really early games moved on since then. I could be wrong, but like I don't know. I would imagine they probably have different dev teams.
Miss
Probably not a huge
Camelot.
studio.
Yeah,
The latest Mario Golf was pretty baller.
Gawain.
yeah, you know, Nick, a lot of people complained about that one, and I don't really get it. I really enjoyed the latest Mario Golf.
I liked it.
Yeah, people. I mean, like, I think games like Mario Golf are like the only way to play golf.
Wait,
No
is
offense to
Camelot
anybody that
still
likes
working on the Mario sports games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they put out the latest Mario Golf?
yeah. I think it was co-developed though.
I didn't realize.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if so,
we
I'm
did Aces as well.
totally. Mario Tennis Aces is like one of the best sports games. Period.
Yeah, Aces
I love that game. That game is insane.
Aces was great.
Sick.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
The
Aces
latest
is
game.
really good.
Mario Golf Super Rush was their last one.
Damn.
Yeah, the last RPG they put out was Golden Sun Dark Dawn,
Dark Dawn.
which
That buried him.
It's everybody's
I mean-
favorite.
whoa, they put out a golf game with Capcom on the Wii called We Love Golf.
Oh, I never played that. That looks made up.
And they made the original Everybody's
It's not
Golf.
a real game.
I mean, it technically was made up.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just in the strictest sense.
Camelot made Beyond the Beyond?
We talked about this.
I
thought that was the whole reason it came
Are
up.
you?
Is that why we brought it up? Shit.
I mean, like, there is still some strangely present JRPG influence in a lot of their sports games, which is kind of funny to me.
For sure.
You can tell their heart's still in it.
I mean, it turns out Waluigi was actually a cut character from the first Golden Sun game.
Yeah.
If fucking
and Shining
only.
Force. He's actually the priest in Shining Force 2.
Golden Sun was actually supposed to be on the N64, but it got delayed by a few years because of the legal rights to the name Waluigi.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I have heard that in my 30 hours of research, so...
It's just like Mother 3. It started on the N64 and then it got moved to. I don't know if you knew that, Kevin. That's another.
I didn't put that in my video, so I'll go. I'll take a look back.
You might need to go back and throw that in there.
Yeah.
I may have been mixing real background with the Waluigi lore.
You were
but-
very convincing. It sounded real to me.
Oh my god, the Waluigi
Well, it
lore.
was actually planned for the N64, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Golden
it
Sun was originally supposed to be an N64 game.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
They're just like
game
more
right
people are buying
out of control.
our handhelds.
Also, the N64 sucks.
Pretty much. But it does have Mystical
said
Ninja
that.
starring Goemon, so it has that
game-
going for it.
Fucking slaps, dude. It slaps so hard.
I don't know
does.
how it just keeps like resurfacing every once in a while. Someone will just bring it up,
No,
and
listen,
it's still one of the better.
Angelo, see, you
one
and
of the
me are
goats.
getting closer, and the Zeitgeist of Mystical
Zeitgeist.
Ninja, it surrounds me.
The
So,
Z8 guys.
Yeah, I like that. You like how I pronounced it? I did that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you pulled an Henri right there.
Listen, you know,
Corner
sometimes you gotta do what
Henry.
you gotta
German,
do,
that
you know?
Henry.
In German, that actually means the it ghost.
There you go.
Or, yeah.
I turned into Angelo again.
The closer you get to me, the more you'll hear about Mystical Ninja starring Goemon.
Frank,
What?
our guests.
I turned into Angelo again.
Did it really? You know,
Can we talk about how the first two letters of my name are capitalized?
Well, that's because KE stands for Kevin and Evil.
the both of
That's
them.
why.
That's it. That's what you went with. You could have got any
That's it.
E word. You went straight to evil.
Well, the first two letters were capitalized
Thanks,
to separate
Cryptic.
it from Angelo, but it just
There
didn't
we
really
go.
work out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cryptic.
That was
There we
really
go.
important to me.
Listen,
Convenium.
me and Joey have
Yes.
been sharing this, and there's been a whole new, like, fucking bucket of problems to associate with it. So we're still figuring it out. It's been fun. It's been real fun. But what can you do, you know? We're definitely, well, if you guys haven't noticed, Joey has been kind of blowing through Shining Force 2 at a high-speed pace. It's been really cool to watch. I've popped in on a few episodes. Joey, are you and me, are we going to do some Shining Force 2 tomorrow in the afternoon or the morning?
Are we gonna do that? Yeah.
Yeah,
can do
okay.
that.
Well, you know, if
Be a
you
lot of
guys
fun.
want a little bit of that nerdy Phoenix action or some of that cute little Turtle Boy action, then you could definitely, you know, check us out tomorrow morning as we stream a little bit of Shining Force 2.
And Frank is talking about safe for work content, by the way.
Of course.
So you know.
We want to clarify that's very important. So moving on, it is 10:06, so let's move on. How did anyone have anything to say about the show tonight? Anything that provoked some deep discussion in you that you wanted to talk about that doesn't involve ants?
Yeah. I think I need to do a video on what happened to Shining Force.
What happened to Shining?
Actually, I was
Force?
gonna say that. Yes, please. That'd be dope, dude. I think you'd be a really good fit for that. I think I would love to see it.
I'm gonna put it on the list.
I was gonna bring up the ants.
Shit.
No.
I can't wait for the
What happened to ants?
The in joke of Super RPG friends commenting on that video about the ants. Great. There's gonna be like 10 people on that motherfucker, and just you wait, it's gonna be great.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, it really is a good point, because Shining is one of those things that it kind of kept like throwing darts at the board, trying to find something to stick, and it never really did. We got a lot of like action RPGs and stuff like that throughout like the PS2 era, and then PS3 it just kind of sputtered out, honestly, and we never really got much beyond that. So I think that would be a really good like video topic for like what happened to the Shining series as a whole.
The big thing is that Camelot left and they wanted independence, and so that they made and so like once they left, Sega had the IP and just like kind of fumbled it, basically.
Oh yeah, they did.
And until actually, Shining Soul was sick because Grasshopper Manufacture made it, and it's just like it's not like an amazing game series, but it's fun and it's like decent. It's decent, you know.
Pretty decent.
It's pretty good, man.
And we mentioned this, the chat mentioned this earlier, but also some of the higher ups at Sega here and Camelot did express interest in wanting to do another Shining game in the original style. So you never know. You never know. Never say never, baby.
Me and Vicer were talking about the other day how cool it would be to have like a Shining collection, like on Switch or something like that. It would fit so well onto that, and like I'd love to see it. It would be really cool to get a nice collection of like 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and CD, or whatever. However they want to dole it up, really. I think it would be an awesome idea.
Joe, we have a mobile game coming.
Yes, we do.
The
We
art
have a
style's cool,
gotcha.
Look at the art style. It looks cool.
Max has
They
the
already did
strongest
that, though.
chin, and I think it's great.
They did, yeah. There's actually a couple even tactical Shining games that released for Japanese mobile phones,
God damn it,
like
Wes.
the early mid 2000s.
Yeah, they had an iOS game that released in like 2010, and it lasted for like 5 years, I think.
Yeah,
But,
and like,
nobody really played it.
and then they have like a fighting game too. With
Yeah,
Shining
they did.
It's
They did. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, Arxis Shining fighting game with rollback netcode.
No, it is. It
I
exists.
wish.
No, there's literally a Shining fighting game. It's called
Really?
Blade. It's called Blade Arcus from Shining, but it's none of
Okay.
it's all like the NU Shining.
I'm
Like
only
the
one who
the
plays
Exa
Shining Force
characters.
Feather.
And
What's Shining Force Feather? Am I missing
It's a
out?
DS game strategy, sort of strategy game.
Okay.
That's like the closest thing, I guess, after Shining Force 3 that they did to Shining Force, apart from like the mobile things that that Kevin and I just mentioned. So there's a lot. I think maybe next episode, this is actually a really good topic that we can do for next episode. We can talk about like what are the games that came out after Shining Force 3.
That's a good idea.
Maybe if we had some fucking money to talk about it, yeah, we can fucking
Hey,
do
you
it,
know,
right?
you can
But
fucking some of that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about.
no one's going to be throwing moolah, so maybe we don't talk about that. Maybe we talk about fucking yeah instead.
Good lord. All right, so moving along, guys. I'd love to shine a spotlight on our guests tonight. Kevin, you want to tell us a little bit about what you do and where we can find you?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube channel, Press Start to Continue. I do videos on basically anything strange, gaming stories. I got a lot of mother-related content on there.
I loved your Donkey Kong Country video, your latest one. It was really, as a huge DKC guy, it was really cool to listen to that.
Yeah, I got a lot of nostalgia for that, so I do some video essays and stuff on there. So, you know, come over, drop a comment on a video, and maybe I'll get back to you, maybe not, but it depends on if you're talking about ants or not. So, if you're talking about ants, I'll know where you came from.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, if you're talking about ants, you'll know exactly where you came from.
I had a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate it, and hopefully, I'm gonna try and start a podcast up this year, interviewing creators and other people from the gaming industry. So be on the lookout for that.
Definitely, that sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome.
Angelo, love to shine a spotlight on you too. You want to tell us a little bit about what you do and where we can find you?
Yeah, I guess my public facing work is not really work, but my hobby. I stream on Twitch as well, at SolsticeAR. Sure, some people have seen me in chat over the last couple episodes, and I'm just kind of wrestling with my backlog. Variety streamer. I play a lot of RPGs, a bunch of current stuff. Honestly, haven't really dug too much into like a lot of the retro history, which is why I think the show really kind of called to me at first, because it's a lot of stuff that I haven't really gone over. I mean, other than like Super Mario RPG, I haven't really played a lot of the classic games, despite having had access to a lot. So my gaming history is a little different from a lot of other people that are like really into RPGs. So part of my channel is going back and kind of exploring some of that. Part of that's just wrestling with my current backlog, and never kind of know what you get. Like next, I'm going to be starting a playthrough of Lost Judgment. So.
Oh, that sounds super fun.
Hell yes.
Just wrapped up Final Fantasy 12 and jumping right into that. So.
Your 12 stream was sick. I was there for a lot of it.
That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with FF12.
12 is one of those games that every time I play it, I appreciate it more.
That was the first time I ever got all the way through it, so it was a blast having everyone around.
I wanted to give a quick shout out really fast before we close up to Shining Moogie, who is like the admin and host of Shining Force Central. She came into our stream, and I was watching hers for a while. It was really fucking awesome to see like the host of a site that I had been going to for like probably over 15 years, like in the stream flesh, right? So hell yeah, if anyone from that site or from that community is here, like thank you guys for hanging out and sorry.
I want to, at that point, I want to probably give a shout out to the Shining community as a whole. We've done Earthbound, we've done Chrono Trigger, and we've done Super Mario RPG, and the communities have been cool, but I feel like Shining Force has probably been the most welcoming out of all the ones we've done. The Shining Force community has been completely ecstatic to have us since the start, since we announced it, since we started posting about it, versus the other ones, which I understand there's a lot more people, just like those are more popular games, so there's a lot more people just doing it to do it. But I want to give a shout out to the Shining Force community as a whole, just for being super supportive and honestly just super excited to see people doing stuff concerning a game that they love. It's been really cool to see, and it means a ton to us to kind of feel embraced by the community. It's a nice change up, and it means a ton to us.
Hell yeah.
Well,
amen, brother.
At that point, I think it is 10:15, so I think we are going to call it a night, folks. We have a stream target. We will be rating Emmy USB. You guys have seen her before. Don't forget, always be an awesome presence in her chat. Make sure you say hello. Make sure you let her know you're from the Super RPG Friends. And right now, she's actually playing the Monster Hunter Rise PC release. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm a big Monster Hunter guy. So I want to thank my co-host Nick. I want to thank my guest Joey. I want to thank John in the back. I know you're watching. You've been great giving us a perspective from the viewer. Angelo, Kevin, thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a big thing. Kevin, I've enjoyed your videos since you've rebranded. That's when I found you. So,
thanks, man.
Like Joey said, it's been kind of cool getting to have you on my show. So it means a lot for you coming by.
Thanks, man.
Every single one of you beautiful Super RPG friends who have joined us tonight, thank you for coming to see us. And I want to give a send-off the way we always do with Super RPG friends with a beautiful Fuzzy Pickles. So let me cue up this raid, get it ready, and for each and every one of Super RPG friends, we want to wish you Fuzzy Pickles. We will see you guys next week. Be sure you check out the Shining Force 2 stream that we'll be doing, and we'll see you. Thank you guys so much. And